let's take a closer look at what your donations help fund and support. In honor of breaking the $12,000 mark on our Colorado Gives Day fundraiser, I mean, we are 3% of the goal. I want to just show you a little bit more, not necessarily animals, but some of our dry goods storage here. This is all for different formula recipes. When you care for 160 species of animals of all kinds of ages and ailments and types, it takes all kinds of supplies and materials. Um, Again, the things that a lot of people just don't think about us needing. Biosecurity is important, right? We see animals that have diseases that we're looking to either treat or need to remove as a risk from the community. And so we have all kinds of cleaners and disinfectants. Thankfully, most illnesses that we see in our wildlife are all treatable, and so we can save them from it. But we need to make sure that that disease or parasite doesn't get out to the other patients. In here, we'll have our reptile equipment. We have to check these guys all throughout the day to make sure that they are at the right temperature gradients and that they are living in their natural environment as best as we create. We take care of rattlesnakes and hognose snakes that live out on the Colorado prairies. We also take care of garter snakes that can be found up in the foothills and things like that. And so we have to mimic those natural histories as much as possible. Again, a bunch of equipment, things people don't always realize that we need, that we'll go through. We see thousands of animals a year and save thousands of animals a year. And it's not magic. It takes supplies, it takes equipment, it takes staff time, it takes veterinarians, it takes insurance, it takes rent, it takes weight scales and heating pads. As you see, we really don't splurge. We just have to meet the needs of our patients, our animal patients. We did just have someone donate this nice shelf, so our laundry is looking a lot better. This is all donated goods. Again, formulas, disinfectants. This $139 for that one bag. That will last, who knows, maybe a week in the busy season. We have all of the food. We always have to mimic their natural diets as well as possible, so we kind of are on-site nutritionists. And that is part of what you learn when you're becoming a licensed wildlife rehabilitator, is you have to learn all the diet, nutrition, kcals, what each animal needs. As you can see, some more of our dry foods. This is all made possible by your donations. And keep in mind, we only have, including me, 6 staff members. Not all of them are full-time. And none of us make more than $50,000 a year. We just don't try to pay ourselves something close to livable. Debatable if it is, but regardless, some of these other organizations or nonprofits, they're paying their directors or their CEOs, hundreds of thousands of dollars, and I like to think that they earn it. But my fulfillment and our organization's fulfillment doesn't come from our own pockets getting lined. It comes from helping animals and educating people, taking trash out of litter, natural areas, things like that. All of these are surplus medical supplies and outreach supplies to help us complete our mission. Whole boxes of lactate ringer solution, IV fluids, essentially. Tools, gotta keep the batteries and the smoke alarm going. And I know this isn't overly well put together or cinematic, but But I want you to be here with me. I want you to see this. I want to just show you, like you're standing next to me, what your support is doing. When you give me $1, or when you donate $1 to the Wildlife Center, where does it go? That was a lot of the animal care stuff and what directly is saving lives. Now let's check out our classroom. Again, all kinds of materials. We have 8 ambassador animals, and so we have to take care of them just as we would any other animal. And then in here, Miss Maddie, our educator, has all kinds of education materials, programs, curriculums. So don't forget too that your donation doesn't just support direct wildlife conservation, natural resource conservation. It supports community education. It supports our youth volunteer program. It buys shirts for the kids that come in and spend time with their parents helping us out. It's just so many little things like that that you can't always realize your dollar is supporting when you put that dollar in the donation box, or when you Venmo it to us, or drop it off when you bring us a patient. But it does. And our nonprofit purchasing power allows us to do a lot to stretch the dollar. There's only so much we can do, but I hope that you do find confidence that when you give NCWC $1, all 100 of those cents goes right back into the mission, goes right back into helping the animals that you see on your drive every day, or out your office window when you're looking, or anywhere. You never know when you're going to experience a human-wildlife conflict or come across a wildlife emergency that needs your intervention. But your support will make sure that we're here. No matter what, every day of the year, we're here for when that does happen to you. 15,000 community members are going to need us next year. At least 3,000 animals. And it's going to take about $500,000 to do it, which is scary when you're me, and you have to make that happen. But I do find I soothe my mind knowing that you're here with us, and that collectively we can come together as a network of support for animals and make this mission possible in 2025, so that the animals, they have us. We don't have to worry about capacity. We don't have to worry about what age they are or anything like that. We will have the fuel in our tank to save that life. And that's what I need you to do right now. I need you just to spare $1, $20, make a monthly gift, or just encourage the folks around you to donate to us, to support us on this giving season, so that we can keep sharing all of our cute release videos and baby animals and the bats and everything like that. And of course, keep releasing them, giving them a second chance back at life in the wild. And we don't always know what happens to them. Maybe they go out, maybe they're a meal for a hawk or an owl or another animal. Maybe they go on to bring generations upon generations of their species into our community as well. We don't really know what happens once we release them, but we know that they benefit the environment. And we know that your support, your donations that support our work, support the environment. So happy Colorado Gift Day. It's coming up on December 10th. So let's make some good happen.